Hello everyone, welcome back to my blindfold blitzes again. This is blindfold blitz 42. And now you've seen this is one of my new openings. Bishop Knight 22 QC1, except the pawn is not on the run, and it's strange how he opens up the way I end up opening up to play this game. I didn't intend it to be this way, but it triggered in my mind to use this opening. Okay. Without further ado, B3, A5, D3, A4. He pushes this pawn up like this. After A4, B4, B5, A3, A6, B2, F6, D2, E5, C1. And there's my new opening that you've seen a couple games ago. It was one of my newer ones that I'm using, seem to use. Okay, after C1, E7, G3, F5, G2, D6, E4, E7, F3, castles, I castle, C5, C3, C4, C4 takes, C4 takes C4, B7, looks like takes D6, takes D6, D1, check, takes D1, takes D1, takes E4, C4, D6, A4, takes F3, takes F3, F5, D5, check, H8, A8, E7, after E7, E6, C6, D5, C7, C6, takes C6, takes C6, takes C6, B5, A5, C1, B3, C3, C5, F3, A4, B3, C8, B4. Looks like takes B2, takes B2. After B2, C4, takes B6, C1 check, G2, C8, B7, B8, A4, G8, A5, and he moved F7, and then my time ran out. Obviously, no matter what happens here, he has enough time to do nothing. He's going to lose this game. This is a 3-minute blitz, but let's quickly go back here. I think this is pretty cool, and I just played this. This guy with this rook opening like this, I know I played him many times before, and I think I just intended to Benketo this bishop and then play like this, and then once he did that, then everything changed. You know, there was no building up on this side and pushing or nothing. Now it just goes on here. He brings that out. And I just decide to do this like this now. Because it's something that I've created that now I'm use whenever. And it goes on here. Then I forget the other side. I think this is when I planned on, I thought I was going to castle the whole time in my head. The game goes on. I mean, it's alright for me. I mean, it's pretty cool. I didn't want to get crazy and push the pawn up right away. See, normally it was pawn on the run, but I didn't do it. I'm playing it safe the whole time. Now, let's see what happens. He pushed the pawn. You see, normally I push the pawn. See, these guys know me, so they've seen this before, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know what's going on, who's thinking who, but Alright, I still defend in a way. I kind of wait, and then I've seen all that beforehand, 3 or 4 moves up. And then he goes, I go. Yep. And it seems like, okay, he's getting pawns, I'm getting pawns. The game goes on. We're trading pieces. I mean, really, the only bad thing is for him is all these passed pawns over here. That's the bad thing. How many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4 main pieces. Huh. He's got 3, 5. I'm up a pawn, but they're past 3, some couple past pawns over there. Alright, game goes on. I throw that to make sure, okay, he wants to move his knight. Well, we're trading, I want to trade the pieces. This is what's in my head. And I cement that in there. It's a good place to put it. And it's even better yet back here. I'm trading. That's it. And I know this is winning for me. No matter what he does, I know this is winning. Still, even like this, his checks are done. I push. We go on. He goes. Now my time ran out. Now what was his last move? Here. Guess what? I go here. No matter what he does, if he tries to go this way, here, I'm already here. What's he going to do? His pawn's here. And even if he got another space, I get a queen. He's not going to make it. This rook's here. The king can't get over. If his king here, I'm here. He's late. No matter what he does, if he moves his king over, this next moves up. If he moves this next moves up. If he takes, I take. There's nothing he can do. If he moves here, I just take the pawn. There's nothing he can do. So, I mean, you see you can't make the king over. Let's say he tries to raise this pawn now. What is he going to do? If he takes, I just take it and then get a check. And then I get my queen. And if he just moves, let's say he just moves here, it don't matter. Then I go in and get a queen anyway. And if he takes, I take. There's no 2 ways about this. This is not. This is where we originally was. That's where he moved. So you can't do that. You see, yeah. So it's my move. Like I said, either way, I'm moving here. Okay, let's say he races the king over. Well, still no good. You're back to where you were. So there you have it. It was a pretty cool and fun game. And like I said lately, I had a few seconds left on the clock. Sometimes in the beginning, I lose 15 seconds because of the time. Something with the internet. So, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for stopping by.